Oh, good morning from the woods. There's an awful lot of dogs around here. Okay, so what's on my mind today is social media, and specifically relating to this sort of weird arrogance you can feel as a younger generation. You know, I remember as a kid thinking, I can't believe everybody smoked back in my parents' day. I can't believe that everybody drank like all the time. You know, it didn't make sense to me. Why would they do that? And now, you know, I'm a bit older. I look around and I see everybody on Twitter all the time, everybody on Instagram all the time. And I think, man, I wonder if in, a couple of decades, my kids are going to look at me like that. My kids are going to be sitting there and thinking, well, back in my dad's day, everybody was on social media. It's like, well, didn't they know it was bad for them? Well, they hadn't really figured that out yet. Like, I used to do that, and then I stopped because I realized it was bad for me. Of course, there wasn't any studies that was bad for me. I just knew it was bad for me. I felt worse. But now I think I get it more. I think I get why before everybody knew that cigarettes were bad, even after they knew cigarettes were bad, everybody was doing it. You wanted to fit in. It was cool. You felt a little bit better. But I find myself reflecting and thinking, there's this arrogance that we feel as the newer enlightened generation, that we know better than our parents did. And, we're not going to get married early. We're not going to have kids by accident or do any of this stupid shit like smoking cigarettes. Like, I get smoking weed, at least, like, you get something from it. I don't, but I understand that more than cigarettes, for fuck's sake. But it was the times. Imagine, I'm telling my kid, it was just how it was then. Everybody was on social media. We didn't know that it was bad for us. Yeah, there's a thought. To be honest, though, I think everybody kind of knows. People know social media is not good for them. That's why people take breaks from it. Because they think, oh, I've had too much of this. It's like, yeah, maybe it's just like I think that everybody who smokes cigarettes kind of knows. Even before, I think people sort of knew. I think they knew that they weren't great. After thinking about it a bit more, I wonder if people are going to start treating social media like alcohol. A little bit's okay, but abuse is a sign of a problem. Usually because it causes problems. When you see someone on too much social media, are you going to think, uh-oh, they've been on a bender lately? But at the same time, using it in small doses can be really good for you. I know I wouldn't talk to my family nearly as much if I didn't have them on Facebook, which isn't a whole lot better. I don't have Instagram or Twitter. I keep Facebook for my family. And I only use it really to stay in touch with a few people close to me and my parents. Maybe social media is something that we could reflect on a bit more. Imagining ourselves looking back on it and thinking, is that going to be something that's still popular, still around? Or is it just going to be the couple unhappy fools who still cling to it? Kind of like smoking. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe our quest as a generation is to figure out how to live with social media. Use the good parts and try to avoid the bad parts. I try to avoid most of the bad parts anyway, but maybe that's what we have to figure out, is how to get the good while avoiding the bad. I know that people get a lot of benefits from drinking wine. A glass of red wine is supposed to be pretty good for you. Puts a little stress on your system. That's great. Drinking a bottle of wine on the weekend with your girls, not good. So, that's all I was really thinking about today. I was thinking about maybe how as a generation we aren't that much better than our parents after all. Likely to make the same mistakes. We're going on the same dates with people wearing different clothes. And I think that maybe that's what we need to consider, is how to use social media in a healthy way. Anyway, that's all. Get out, have a great day.